7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game.
Live to kick off the weekend at the Gunnaby Recreation Complex for the Minor Adam AAA contest between the Toros and the undefeated Whitby Wildcats at 11-0. And the Toros have a streak going of their own, unbeaten in their last 4, as they knocked off Ajax, wins over Markham, and also Kingston. And there was a tie against Peterborough in there as well. Quick shot, there's the first stop there from Bergeron, as that goes behind the net. So Toros get the first shot of the game. And on Bergeron, he passes the first test in over the line, past Nolan Lee, looking for the first opportunity for Whitby. Takes it behind the net. It'll be Parker Shaw and net for Toros, and there's the first goal of the game. That centering pass made it through Shaw, and not even a minute in, Whitby's got a 1-0 lead. Face off here at center. Knocked down. Luke Stone from center ice, turned over. In comes Robar. Robar shot. Nice kick save there by Shaw. First save of the game, kept in from the line. Back down low for Robar. Robar has Robichaud sitting out in front, setting it up to the other side as Whitby's moving it around well, looking to increase their lead already at 1-0. It was just a strange bounce that gave Whitby a 1-0 lead. That goes past Marcoux at center. Marcoux to the other side, they're going to lead it in. And just stayed onside. We got Bouchard going to the net, looking for the pass in front. Nice play by Bishop to knock it away. Kept in from the line by Marcoux with a backhand. Bouchard's taking away at it against Ethan Jackman, who comes away with it. Trying to get away from Marcoux through center ice is Jackman. Jackman's in over the line, taking off his feet, and that'll be the first penalty of the game as Jackman gets sent into the boards. Penalty is going to go to Bouchard from Whitby. So the Toros get to go to the first power play. It'll be our dog that takes that offensive draw. Opportunity knocked here for the Toros, but it's won by Whitby in their own end. Big defensive draw win. Can't get it out of the zone though, as Casson cut it in, rolled it on net, and there's a stop there from Bergeron, steered it aside. Flipping it out, kept in by Michael Drew from the line. And now it'll be Asher Mitchell chasing after the loose puck into the corner. Tried to set it up in front for our dog over his stick. Whitby get the opportunity to clear. Not going to happen as Carter Robeck cut it off. Again, Beavers tries to hold it in, he does. He slaps it into the left corner. Beavers again has got to keep it in there. Fires it back around the wall and behind the net where Mitchell tries to pick it up. It's still loose in that area. Rohrbeck tried to knock it to his stick. Quick shot from Mitchell. That gets blocked in front before it hit Bergeron on the Whitby goal. And now it gets cleared aside down the ice with 1:05 left to go on the power play. Back in behind their own net. He's going to lead it from his own zone. Comes McCaslin. Cooper McCaslin with a lead pass. Broken up at center. And now swept deep into the zone, back in behind the net. Looking for a lead. Adam Baker is going to try and knock it down. Nice play there by Michael Drew, but he put it right onto the stick there. of number 9, Oldman, who puts it into the zone. Adam Baker trying to chip it past Pithy, who is actually with this Toros club last year, but made the move to Whitby, so he's donning the Whitby jersey now. Trying to clear that out. Pithy knocks it down. Quick shot. It's going to roll right in on that and go wide of the goal. Trying to fire it up through center. Comes Skipper McCaslin from center ice. Fires it out the back end boards. Knocked down there by Whitby and fired right back where it came from. 5 seconds left on the power play. Michael Drew with a lead pass. Adam Baker knocks it down. One man to beat for Baker. Can't do it. He just flips it into the corner and Landon Pickle will scoop it up. Pickle from behind the net. He tried a centering pass. It hit the back of the goal. Whitby gets the opportunity to try and clear it out of the zone. And they do. And it could lead to a breakout. Led in over the line. Quick shot from Lee. Stopped there by Shaw with a blocker hand. And he's got it in his glove. Another key draw off to the left of the Toros end. It'll be Braden Schlitt trying to keep it out. Tapped in from the line. Quick shot. High and wide over the goal. That shot from the blue line. Fired high and wide. Back to the line again from Marcoux. He knocked it down, but his intended pass down low for Bruce was broken up. Here comes Smith. Marcoux and Bruce coming in. Smith to Bruce. Shot scores! And Bruce capitalizes on an odd man rush to make it 2-0 Whitby. Jake Beaver has it at center. Got it in over the line. Next play by Brent to set up our dog. Our dog's in. Shot! High and wide just over the blocker hand of Bergeron. Trying to keep it in the zone. It gets tipped aside. In comes number 91. In over the line with a shot. Nice stop there by Shaw. Got enough of his glove on it. Kept in from the line. Back down low. Trying to walk it out. Sets it up in front instead. Backhand shot. A weak one. Can't make it through. Kept in by Marcoux. A shot. That got tipped out in front. It goes over into the corner. Smith takes it behind the goal. He's got Lee sitting out in front. Couldn't get the pass to him as our dog is all over him. Pushed him into the corner. Our dog's still trying to knock it down. Beaver will get it away. Our dog, along with Stone, had it knocked off his stick. And here comes Lee in over the line. Lee pulls it to the forehand. Shot! And scores! Lee beats Parker's shot to make it 3-0. So Whitby coming out like a house on fire. There's a reason they're 11-0, and they're showing the Toros that now as they're up 3-0 right now. Throwing it out of front. Another rebound, stopped it by Shaw, and a rebound out of front. Gets poked in, and it's a 4-spot now for Whitby with a 4-0 lead as the rebound sat right out in front for Bouchard to poke in. Now the Toros got some work to do. Jackson taking that draw. Checked in over the line for Oscar Mitchell trying to catch up to it. Clearing it aside at center. That one over the stick, and it also goes over the stick of Bouchard over there on the other side. Pass over there, broken up, and a nice play there by Ethan Jackson, but it got taken off its stick. Goes back in behind the net where Jackson will scoop it up. Turnover in behind the net, and Whitby gets the opportunity to try and clear, but Jackman was all over him. Turnover to Mitchell. Ashley Mitchell couldn't go away with it. Ethan Jackman will. Jackman tried for the pass and went down the ice and goes for icing. Farmer to take this draw here for Whitby. Pithy's right in behind him to take that quick shot off the draw. Blocked that in front. Tipped aside up there for Landon Pickle trying to go away. Couldn't get around the defense. Knocked down by Nolan Lee from center. He puts it up into the Whitby bench at a play. Now the face-off just comes outside the Toros line. Taking the side switch, tried to get it, couldn't do it. Then the pick will pick it up. Picks it up and over the line. Got one defenseman to beat. Then the pick was in with a shot. Stopped it by Bergeron. And a rebound that can't get poked in. Defenseman falls in behind the net, and that'll be a tripping penalty. The first Toros penalty's coming up. So they throw it 4-0, and now they got to try and kill off a penalty. Lennon Pickle will go to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. So it comes back to the Toros end. Just off to the left of Shaw. And Riley Brand will take this defensive draw versus Farmer. Farmer wins that draw back for Pithy. Pithy will scoop it again up off the back end boards, but that passes by him. Jake Beavers tries to spin away from the checker. Beavers lost it there to Farmer. He chipped it down low for Pithy, couldn't get the puck. And that gets past Oldman down the ice, right into Bergeron to make the save. And Bergeron steers it aside. Up to center goes Whitby with a lead pass in, 2-on-2 rush. They've got Pithy going to the net as well. Pithy, nice defensive play, knocked it off his stick. Kept in from the line by Laverty, whose shot got blocked. Luke Stone with it. Stone's in over the line. Looking to start something short-handed, but Oldman was able to knock him down. Puts it in behind the net for Ethan Jackman. Jackman tries for the wraparound. That didn't work. It's still in the Whitby end. Coming up through center. Jackman's backing up, trying to control Farmer, and Farmer turns it over to Bishop, but turned right back over to Pithy to Farmer. Stopped there by Shaw. Rebound in front. It's also gobbled up by Shaw. As Whitby were in there looking for number 5, they were digging away at the loose puck, and didn't get rewarded that time. Shaw was able to find it before it could get poked in. 2:06 remains here in period number 1 with a 4-0 Whitby lead. Face-off got won by Jackman, a key defensive win. Michael Drew gets it to the line, tipped out. Nice play to tip it away at center. I believe that was Rohrbeck who made that play. Up through center ice comes Lee. Jackman's all over Lee. Can't get it out though past Bruce. He's one of the goal scorers. Fires it down low. Out front for Lee, and his intended pass missed. Bruce scoops it up. Bruce gets followed into the corner by Rohrbeck. Thrown to the net. There's Smith with it. Trying to set up Bruce to the other side. Bruce to the goal. Trying to bang it out of front. It's in the skate of everybody, and the rebound goes wide. Smith now with it. McCaslin follows him into the corner with Jackman. Setting up Lee now. Lee back to the line. Lee for the one-timer shot. Nice block out in front by McCaslin. Wraparound shot stopped there by Parker Shaw. Last minute of play. Lee walking out, sets it up to the side, and just hopped over the stick of Smith. Back to the line. Toros trying to escape this first period with only the minimum damage of 4-0. But Whitby are in there buzzing again. All over the Toros in the offensive end. Lee spinning away from Michael Drew. Back to the line again. Toros steal it aside. 25 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Around the boards it goes, knocked down by Bruce. And turned over and down the ice it goes. That's going to go down for icing. Face up here at center. Moran lost the draw. Allen digging away at it. It slides in behind the net where Nolan Lee scoops it up. Nolan Lee fires it out. And that is going to do it for period number 1. A strong message sent by the Whitby Wildcats after 1 period of play. They scored 4 straight goals in a matter of about 2 or 3 minutes and took full advantage of that first period. Now it goes to period number 2. The Toros are going to try and find some momentum, down 4-0. We go for period number 2. Whitby wins that, controlling draw. Robar's in with some nice moves. Robar finally lost control of the puck as he went to go to the backhand. Tried to go back to the line again for Bradica. Picked up his stick, and here comes our dog with it as he got poked past Bradica. And now the opportunity for Whitby to come out on a 3-on-2. In over the line, had it knocked away. Bradica gets it again. Bradica takes a shot to the net, stopped there by Shaw, and the rebound out of front gets poked wide. Face off here at center. One there by Whitby, trying to keep it in the zone. Quick shot, and scores! And there's the 5 spot for Whitby as that quick shot makes it over the blocker hand of Parker Shaw. Face off here at center. Riley Brandt trying to chip it past Arsenault. Got it up there for Jackman and over the line. Ethan Jackman spinning away from the checker with Brandt. Riley Brandt trying to walk it out of front. Has it behind the goal. Setting it up. Laverty comes up with it. Uses the boards to dump it in. Trying to catch up to the loose puck there. As they're going to try and throw it out in front of the goal. That pass gets broken up. Luke Stone trying to find the loose puck to get it out and release some pressure. Kept out past Arsenault at center. It's been all Whitby in the game. 4 goals in the first period and already 1 here in the second to lead this one 5-0. So they're putting a big damper on the Toros win streak right now if they can't at least find a way to make this a game. Hopefully can get some shots and test Bergeron here in the Whitby goal. Pithy digging away at it. Our dog scooping it up at center, trying to dump it in. Spinning away from the checker was Landon Pickle, along with our dog kicking aside and moved up to center ice. In over the line with a shot. That'll get caught by Shaw, but there's a rebound sitting there. And we get a whistle in the blue crease area. Face off to the right of the Whitby goal. We'll take it in behind the net. Try and set it up back to the line. Quick shot through a screen. Tipped at the front. Stop. Rebound on the front. What a big save there by Shaw from the side of the goal as he robbed them point blank from the right side. And no. Whitby player was looking up to the sky like he couldn't believe he couldn't put that rebound out in front. He had the wide open net to look at, but Shaw came up with one of his better saves of the day. Smith going for the shot. That goes wide of the net. Trying to find the loose puck and chip it out. And he does. This could lead to a 2-on-1 if Rohrbeck can catch up to it. Sets up Pickle in! Stopped there by Bergeron, but we are going to get a Whitby penalty. As there's the first big Toros scoring opportunity. That was Landon Pickle walking in against Bergeron, but just couldn't capitalize. We'll see what the Toros can do on their power play coming up next. Jackman to take this draw on the offensive end. The bouncing puck off the draw. Here comes Lee with it. Lee coming up there with Smith short-handed. Pass to Smith, just out of his reach, but he'll catch up to it in the corner. Smith had to knock off his stick. Coming away with it now is Adam Baker from center. Baker trying to split the D. Knocked down by Lee. That would have been offside, and it is. And then he collides with Adam Baker right there at center ice. Face off from center. Taken away there with Baker. Knocked down by Bradica in the zone. Smith He's going to get hit into the boards there by British Slit. Trying to find a lane to dump it out of there. And it'll come up in the zone. Taking it aside, that'll be offside to the Toros. So Whitby get the opportunity to kill off some more time and just send it down the ice. As that goes past Nolan Lee. And here comes a breakaway opportunity for Smith. Left pad save from Shaw. And he'll hop on his own rebound. Face-off getting won by Whitby in the zone. Oldman puts it behind the net. Beveridge will scoop it up behind the Toros goal. Beveridge tried for the pass to the other side. It got broken up as the intended passer was Riley Brandt. Hudson Bishop is going to pick up that puck from his own zone. Try for the lead pass, knocked down by Arsenault, who puts it deeper. 45 seconds left to go on the Toros power play, as Marcoux only has 45 seconds left to go on his penalty. Fired back into the zone off the back end boards. Beveridge has got to go back to retrieve it. Can't get it out as it got knocked down by the defender of Whitby. Slipped back in behind the net. Bishop trying to control the bouncing puck. Ran around the boards, it got kept in by the defense. Fired right back in behind the goal. So a good job here by Whitby's penalty killers as well, as the Toros have spent most of the time on their power play in their own end. And Smith actually had a great short-handed opportunity, just couldn't bury it past Parker Shaw. In over the line, the penalty to Marcoux is over. Whitby's back to full strength. Trying to tip it out, and they do. Trying to catch up to it now is Luke Stone along with our dog. Stone is in to our dog. Hands on the puck as he tried to go for the one-timer. Our dog tried to set it up in the front. Back in behind the net they go to control it. Big collision there as Jackman got taken off his feet. This leads to a 4-on-3 rush coming up in the zone, led by Arsenault. Arsenault makes his way around Michael Drew as it's in behind the net. Trying to backhand it there out of front. It hit a player out in front of the goal, but Whitby is still in there. Slap drop, blocked out in front. Landon Pickle scoops it up. Pickle's in the zone. Got to get around the checker. Instead, throws it to the net. Wide of the goal. Marcoux behind the net. Gets it over there for Allen. That got broken up there by Landon Pickle. And Pickle puts it behind the net. Bouchard for Whitby finds it. Nice hit by Pickle, but that'll serve a penalty. That'll be a second penalty of the game for checking there. So Whitby gets to go to the power play. Face off in the Toros end. It's back behind the net for Braden Schlitt. Kick cleared out. Not going to happen. Kept in from the line. Thrown at the goal wide. It's in behind the net. Trying to find a man back to the line. That was, I believe that says Weatherington, number 3. Weatherington keeps it in. If I'm wrong on the name, my apologies. That shot gets blocked. Trying to chip it out. Chips it out through center. Now he's going to try and catch up to it. Weatherington turns it over. Thrown to the net. Steered aside. And the Toros trying to keep it in. Pithy uses the boards. That goes past Farmer as he tried the back end boards pass. From the Toros bench, they'll lead it in. Pithy gets stripped of the puck. And Schlitt lost his stick, so he goes soccer style and kicks it up there. Tried to find Carter Roebuck through center ice. Knocked down there by Weatherington, who moves it up through center for Laverty, who does the rest by chipping it into the zone. No icing on the call. Hudson Bishop behind the net. He got pressured on. Some great offensive pressure to cause the turnover. That goes behind the net. Opportunity to stuff it out in front. That doesn't go. So it'll be Pithy throwing it to the goal this time. Knocked down by Nolan Lee. And Nolan Lee will fire it out on the backhand, out of the zone. Adam Baker with some nice hustle, catching up to that loose puck short-handed. That's going to come around the other side for our dog. Adam Baker down low for our dog, trying to get it past Bradicka in the zone. Lead pass up there for Bruce. Bruce can't get it out. And neither can Ishwaran. Ishwaran got it up there for Lee. Lee moves it to the other side. That was Ishwaran who dumped it in Whitby stayed on side with the shot. Nice stop there by Shaw with his stick hand. Goes back in behind the net. Toros trying to get it out. Kept in there by Braddock from the line and tipped aside. 2-on-1 with our dog and Adam Baker. And our dog will take it to the net. To Baker. And it went over his stick. Here comes Lee with it. Overskated it to start. And now the pass for Bruce was in over the line. Here's Smith with a nice drop pass. Tapped in from the line by, and Schwarn couldn't shoot it. Now Lee gets the opportunity to shoot it off. Instead he passes off into the right corner. Back in behind the net. They're going to try and go in to Braddock, who comes in down low. Braddock punching in from the line, was able to chip it in. Back in behind the net for Smith. Smith didn't get the puck, but his teammate did. As he spins away from the checker with some nice spin moves. Spinorama moves in behind the net, setting up the forward on the other side. Asher Mitchell taking off his feet, and that'll be a penalty to Whitby. The penalty winds up going to Lee, number 91 of Whitby. Trying to clear it out, knocked down at center. And he was able to regroup himself. A nice play there by McCaslin. Got it up there for Brent, our dog. Couldn't shoot it. And now slapped aside and not out. Our dog picks it up from center ice. Comes in over the line. Keeping our dogs in over the blue line now. Takes it behind the net. Throws it out. Shot. Fired wide as that was time to pull the trigger. Couldn't do it. McCaslin takes it from center ice. Fires it in. That'll be an opportunity for Arsenault to dump it right in on goal to Shaw to steer it aside. And Parker Shaw sees a Whitby player coming in, so he takes no chances and freezes it up. Takes another draw on his own end. Another key face-off here, off to the right of the Toros goal. Trying to win it back to the line. Arsenault flips it behind the net. McCaslin has it behind the goal. He gets taken into the boards. Trying to clear it out. It goes right into the slot area with a shot. High and wide, just over the netting. Trying to dig the puck free out of the corner. Our dog sticking on his man. That goes around the net. And the Toros get the opportunity to clear it out. And it goes all the way down. It's not going to be icing. It's going to go right into Bergeron to make the save. He'll leave it there for Arsenault. Pulls off on a change. Here comes Arsenault out of his end. With a pass over everybody. No icing though. No one leaves. From his own zone will start it. Over the stick of Stone to start. Now Luke Stone catches up to it. Stone with a pass. Over the stick of Adam Baker. Trying to keep it in the zone. Toros are offside now. Jackman's got to get out. And he can't do it. Face off here at center. Laverty chipped off his stick. Adam Baker trying to chip it away past Allen. And now we have number 3's name of Bowman Nixon. Jackman digging away at it. Here comes Freed. Got it up there for Lee. Lee's coming up in the zone. Trying to get around the checker. He's got to get around Lee as well. Taking off his feet. Toros pick it off. Try and dump it up through center ice. And they'll lead the rush up through center with a 4-on-2. But now it's offside as Jackman was in. As both players collided, Jackman couldn't hold the blue line. We have 3:42 remaining here in period number 2. Knocked down by the Toros, flipped back in. Knocked down there by Newman Nixon. Newman Nixon tried for the pass. Knocked over the stick. Newman Nixon again, still digging away at it. Fighting at it. Got it up there into the zone. Quick shot here from Farmer as he takes it in. Farmer puts the brakes on. Tried to go back to the line. Still loose puck there in the corner and the Toros couldn't convert. Now it gets cleared aside, kept in again from the line from Farmer, who changed from forward to defense. Farmer digging away at it, comes free, sets it up with a shot, thrown at it from the gut. blocked by the Toros defense and cleared aside. Our dog on it. Our dog cutting to the left, trying to get around Newman Nixon and does. Our dog pass over the stick of Asher Mitchell. Pass coming up in. Beavers has got to defend 3 Whitby players, and the shot from Laverty goes wide. Stays there in the Toros end, back in behind the net. We have 2:25 remaining here in the second period. Whitby counted for a 4 spot in the first, and they added to that 4-0 lead here in the second. That's where we stand right now with a 5-0 lead. Chipping it out, trying to get it out through center. Kept in from the line and walks right in. That was Ishwaran's shot that goes wide. Moves it to the other side. They got a man sitting out in front. The intended pass was broken up by the Toros. Taken off the feet. Up through center. Chip past Bradica and down the ice. Not enough to go for icing. Ishwaran's got to take it from his own end. Ishwaran got it up there for Smith. And now here comes Lee. Lee along with Bruce in over the line. Lee puts the brakes on. He got guarded over on the other side. Toros trying to get it out of their own end. And that's not going to work. Lee, from his knees, tried to start something, couldn't do it. Radica and Pickle got tangled up. Trying to tip it past Lee again here. Right here in front of us. Comes free there. And a nice play there by Ethan Jackman, the backhanded deep. Back goes Ishwaran. We're in the last minute of play of the second period. Smith tries to clear it, and he does. That's going to die before the icing line, and actually Whitby are going to win that race to the puck, but lose it. Shot to the net. Stopped by Shaw. No rebound. Key face off here up to the left, and it's a scramble draw that the Toros win, and it gets cleared out. Oldman flips it into the corner. Toros coming up through center with Bishop. Bishop getting in over the line, picking up his feet, and now he flips it back into behind the goal. Nice play there, but it's a high stick. 23 seconds left to go here in the second. Our dog tried to get in, he had it knocked off his stick. Here comes the rush up through center. The final rush of the second period, in over the line, gets around Owen Lee. Lost control of the puck, got it back again and fires, and it gets stopped there by Parker Shaw, who makes the last key save of the second. Another draw just off to the left. This one gets won by the Toros and goes back in behind the net. They try and chip it out of the zone and end this. Not enough time for Luke Stone to go off on a rush, so we'll go to the third. Toros have got some work to do to try and chip away at a 5-0 disadvantage going to the third. Our dog to take this opening draw for the third period versus Farmer. Coming up in over the line, our dog comes in with a shot. That goes high as the first scoring opportunity of the third period misses off the mark. Then Pickle knocks it down from center. Pickle's in over the line. Tried for a shot. Caught there with ease by Bergeron, and now frees it for a draw. Big face off just off to the left of the goal. Adam Baker trying to corral it. We're going to get a penalty coming up here to the Toros. In comes Pithy in over the line. Pithy's getting pushed wide there by Pickle. And now we get the touch up for the penalty. Off to the left of the goal. Lee with it. Trying Adam Baker will clear it aside at center. Newman Nixon with the loose puck dimps it in. Trying to corral the man into the zone. Taking off the stick. And our dog will flip it aside down the ice. Right back in behind the net. It's a nice spin move to get away from the checker. Now we'll move it up at center. Nice hard backhand. Got it up there for Farmer, but Smith is just ahead of him for an offside. Face off just outside the Toros blue line. In over the line comes Whitby. Tapped in from the line with a shot. Right pad save there from Shaw. Might have hit the side of the net. Around the boards for Smith again. Smith with it. Taken into the boards by Michael Drew. Michael Drew tried to do the defenseman. Back to the left for Schwarn. A Schwarn shot got knocked down by Ethan Jackman, who curved it aside down the ice. Cutter Roebuck's going to win that battle behind the net, but he couldn't do anything with the puck. Kept in, quick shot, stopped there by Bergeron, and he'll freeze it. Face off to the left of the goal. Trying to win that battle on the other side. The man to beat, he flips it back in behind the Toros or Whitby net. They're trying to find Ethan Jackman from the slot area, but it's stuck down low. There's only 25 seconds left to go on the penalty to Landon Pickle, the interference penalty. Around the boards, that's going to get cut off and flip back in behind the net, so that should about do it for the Whitby power play. They have to start it from their own end, and they do with a strong pass up into the zone. Here comes Smith, but a nice defensive play by Michael Drew to knock him off the puck. Kept in from the line by Oldman with a shot. It goes wide, and that ends the penalty to Landon Pickle. Smith with it. Smith out of front, finds Michael Drew, and Oldman can't keep it in. Michael Drew with it now, dumps it out, past Jackman, no icing on the call. Trying to walk it out in front with Pickle, couldn't do it. And here comes the opportunity for Luke Stone with it, and he lost control of the puck. Kept in there by Nolan Lee with a shot. Asher Mitchell throws it to the goal. It got stopped by Bergeron. Around the boards, kept in by Nolan Lee. Lee with a shot. It's going to flutter in behind the net. Oldman with it. We'll move it to the other side for Allen, who's trying to start it out. And they will. Up through center comes Smith. Hudson Bishop backing up, defending him, and then blocks his shot. Around the boards it goes. That was over the stick of Stone. Marcoux in his own end. Marcoux started this, and now he drops it there for Bouchard, who comes up in. Luke Stone got it up there for our dog, who turns it over there to Allen. If not for that first couple of minutes of the first period when Whitby really turned it on and kept the pressure on the Toros, and this might be a closer game because they scored 4 goals in about 3 minutes, and that's when the game started to get away. And stopped there out of front. Nice right pad save there from Parker Shaw. But ever since then, Toros have had a couple of chances coming in the Whitby end, but their chances they have had have gotten stopped by Bergeron, and Shaw has kept this game close as well with some very big key saves. As that one comes out over the line, Marcoux couldn't hold the blue line. Knocked down at center. Newman Nixon with it. Newman Nixon tried to put it in the zone. Coming up through center. In over the line comes Adam Baker, trying to start something, but he lost control of the puck. And now Whitby come up in with some nice moves there from Farmer. Led in by Pithy now. Pithy with a pass was in the skates there of Laverty, so it goes into the corner. Oldman tried to dig away at the loose puck in the zone. And tipped aside. Nice play by Jackman to flip it in. But it goes right back in where it came from, back in behind the Toros net. Tipped aside. Up there for Adam Baker. Baker has got Farmer to beat, couldn't do it. Knocked down by Braden Schlitt from center ice. Schlitt makes his way around Laverty, gets it in with a shot, and it goes wide. Schlitt coming off a goal in Kingston, but that one got fired wide of the net. Another one who scored up in Kingston there was Ethan Jackman. That one goes in on net. Firing it around the boards. Cutter Roebuck tried to cut it off along with Mitchell. Both players collided on it, and there was a dog pile over there in the zone. Taken down as it goes into the corner. Picked off there by the Toros. Our dog trying to stuff it out in front. He had Roebuck waiting for a pass. Just couldn't get it on his tape. Toros pick it off. Cutter Roebuck tried to chip it in. It gets flipped aside and out through center. Coming up in the zone comes Farmer. He's got Lee as well. Farmer to Lee. Shot. Caught there by Parker Shaw. A face-off that's in the right zone. Flip back in behind the net. Trying to walk it out of front with a pass. That gets broken off. Toros come up with it up through center with Jackman. Coming up and over the line was Riley Brandt with it. Brandt had it knocked off his stick as it goes back in behind the net where Bradica tries to fire it away. Here comes Bruce. Bruce from center ice. Couldn't find a lane. Toros pick it up. In over the line, getting held up, and that'll be a penalty coming up here to Smith as Beavers got taken down for the hold. So we'll get another Toros power play when we come back as they try and break their goose egg on the scoreboard, trailing this one 5-0. But Jackman will take an important offensive draw to start this power play off to the left of Bergeron. It's a scramble job. Jackman tried to use his feet to get it in. Ethan Jackman goes into the corner, turns it over there. Around the boards it goes. Whitby will try and start it out with a pass. Michael Drew trying to catch up to Lee, or Bruce, pardon me. That goes into the corner. This one is Lee catching up to it. Lee spinning away from the checkers. Lee takes a shot. That gets knocked down by Shaw. Goes into the corner for Lee again to chip it down though. So Lee's been everywhere on this shift, getting a couple of opportunities. There's Bruce with it, backhands it, can't get it out. And now here comes Lee again with it. Toros trying to control him, and he puts it down low. Lee getting worked over in behind the net, but still strong on the puck. Michael Drew tried to change all that and take it away from him. Here comes Bruce coming in from the line, chipped aside by Jackman. Now the Toros started up with Luke Stone. Can't get it out of the zone on that pass. So it comes in over the line, gets around Drew, put the brakes on. Back to the line. Opportunity to move it to the other side here. And now Oldman couldn't get it. Riley Brandt with it. Brandt cutting in through the zone. Shot. Caught there. Just in a nick of time by Bergeron as he stops Riley Brandt going for the top corner. Face off to the left of the Whitby goal. Adam Baker tried to catch up to it. Bishop's going to keep it in with a slapper. Stop. Rebound on dog. Can't put it in. Kept in by Nolan Lee with a shot. Put that in front, and it's a high stick to the Toros. Wrap around, and Bergeron's there. And he couldn't put it in, and the Toros had their first goal, staring them right in the face as our dog had the open net. Just couldn't capitalize on that loose puck out in front. So Bergeron keeps his shutout alive as he gets kind of a lucky break right there right in front of the net. You know our dog can put the puck in the net. That one he just couldn't convert on it in front. And now Whitby comes up in the zone. Getting around the checker. Throws it back in behind the net. Bishop fires it around. Kept in there by Marcoux. Marcoux from the face-off dot takes a shot. Blocked the save by Shaw. He tried to chip it aside and the rebound got poked in wide of the net. Around the boards. Noah and Leo try and find it. Knocked down there by Bouchard. Bouchard takes it behind the net. Trying to set something up. It has Bishop on the other side trying to get against Robar in the left corner. Robar and Bouchard digging at it for Whitby. 5:40 left to go here in the game. Whitby with a 5-0 lead. 4 in the first. And then capitalized on another one in the second period. Asher Mitchell tried to chip it past by Marcoux and couldn't do it. Kept in from the line by Marcoux. Marcoux for Bouchard, throwing it to the net. Quick shot. And that was stopped by Shaw as well, right in close. But they're still trying to set it up. Here comes Allen on the other side. Allen had it stripped off his stick. Trying to find Asher Mitchell through center, but the pass was way too far past him. And Whitby will pick it up in their own end. Trying to find that loose puck to center. Kept in by Bishop. Here comes another slapper bouncing in on net. And Bergeron steers it aside. Goes into the corner. Nolan Lee trying to keep it in. Not going to happen. It gets cleared aside. Right down the ice into the corner. Jackman pressured on there by Bouchard, so he got away from him. But then him and the Whitby defender collided in the Whitby zone. That was Robar, who couldn't go with the puck. Coming up in the zone with another pass to the other side, just over the stick there of Laverty, who knocks it down again. Laverty with a shot. It's going to go in wide of the net. Toros get that bounce off the boards with Nolan Lee, but a turnover there to Pithy. Pithy's in the zone, trying for the shot. Stop there with a glove hand to Parker Shaw. Pithy takes it behind the net, but the Toros take it aside. Turnover. Laverty shot. Stopped there by Shaw. He doesn't know where it is, but if he looks in the equipment, he'll find a surprise. Face off one there by the Toros in their own end. Jake Beaverage pressured on by Laverty and Farmer. Farmer gets away. Finally knocked off his stick. Farmer gets it again, no shot. Blocker save from Shaw. He's been peppered with a lot of shots here in the game, especially in that first period, but he has passed the test since the first period. He's been rock solid with some big saves. Or this game could be more out of control than it actually is. Whitby's up 5-0. Beaverage trying to clear it out. Got it up there for Rohrbeck and chipped it aside. Ishwaran pressured on there by Rohrbeck, who's banging his stick. Or sorry, that was Stone banging his stick trying to fool Ishwaran to pass it to the wrong guy. Kept up in the zone. Luke Stone getting away from the checker as it goes back in behind the net. Coming around the other side. Here comes an opportunity to go with it. What a pass up there for Pithy, broken up. 2:56 remaining. Jackman slapped it aside. Kept in by Lee. Now Pithy with it. Pithy's shot bounces in, wide of the net. Beaverage taken into the boards and behind the goal and lost his stick. Our dog and Schroeder helping right in behind the net. Riley Brandt trying to chip it out. Brandt couldn't do that. Another shot to the net, hits the side of the goal. Beaverage trying to throw it to the net. It just wasn't the Toros game. Just from the start, it was a bad luck goal that made it 1-0. And then Whitby took that bad luck goal and went straight with it. Our dog in! Can't slide it past Bergeron, who comes up with another big save. And as mentioned, Whitby got that lucky goal to start the game. And then there was nothing but luck after that. There was a couple of top corner shots that Shaw had no chance on that made it 4-0. And then I don't think he had a chance on the fifth shot either. So it was just all Whitby. They controlled this game from the first period. And they are going to move to 12-0. And the Toros are going to snap their 4-game unbeaten streak. They'll try and start a new streak when they go to Oshawa tomorrow, I believe. Yes, they will be in Oshawa to play the Oshawa Minor Generals, so there isn't much time to try and put this one in behind them before they hit the ice again for another matchup. Back in behind the net. And just a reminder, we aren't going anywhere. We're going to have another game on MJ Broadcasting coming up between the Adams AAA Toros and the York Simcoe Express. They're going to be hitting the ice right after this, and we'll have that game on MJ Broadcasting as well. Whitby are going to go to the penalty box here. So with 1:07 remaining, the final opportunity to get on the board will be in the Toros' favor with a power play for Jackman to take the draw. Ethan Jackman to take that draw. Jackman wins it for Baker. Couldn't get the shot through. Knocked down. Coming away at center ice. As he tries to make his way in as Bruce tripped up by Nolan Lee. And that's going to even things up as Asher Mitchell touches it behind the goal. Nolan Lee is going to go to the box for tripping. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey. Unless there's any more penalties, it'll be for the rest of the game. Face off just off to the right of the Toros end. Goes back in behind the net. Hudson Bishop got taken off his feet. Trying to find that loose puck. Gets away from the checker. And Whitby looking to add a 6th spot before the end of the game. There's a shot that goes wide as Bruce's opportunity hit the back of the netting. Hudson Bishop staying on his man. Goes back in behind the net. Tried for the wraparound. Didn't work. Smith has got it. Smith tries for the bank shot. And another lucky goal for Whitby as he bounces it off the back of pads, or Shaw's pads, I believe, but they're all going to count on the scoreboard, and that's going to go down for a 4-on-4 goal for Smith. Face off here at center. Adam Baker. Baker's coming up in the line. Trying to find that puck at center. Lee pass. Got it up in the zone for Robar to take a shot. Kicked aside by Shaw and covers the rebound.